Do you like playing hide and seek? You know, when you count to 10 with your eyes closed, then try to find your friends before they find you. It's so much fun. Well, there was a friendly monster who really liked playing hide and seek, and he would have had even more fun if he had someone to play it with. But you see, this monster lived all alone in his cave, and he spent his days doing the same things over and over again, like sweeping the floor and dusting the furniture, all while humming a little tune. He tried to keep himself busy, but it wasn't really fun. One day, our monster friend sat down on a rock outside his cave and sighed. "Oh my," he said. "It's such a beautiful day, and there's no one to enjoy it with. If only I had someone to play with, then I wouldn't be so bored." Just then, an idea sparked in his eye. "Of course," he said. "I can play by myself. I'll play hide and seek with myself." And so he did. He looked all around his cave for the best hiding spots. First, he went behind the refrigerator, which was shaped like a giant green umbrella. Then he peeked under a chair, which looked like a furry brown hippopotamus. Next, he squeezed into a corner where some boxes were stacked up, like a cozy little fort. He giggled as he imagined himself sneaking past each of these hiding spots without being seen. Then he thought, "Wait a second. How am I supposed to find myself if I don't know where I've hidden?" That's when he got an even better idea. He decided to draw little marks on each of the hiding spots so he could keep track of where he'd been. So he took a crayon and drew a little star next to the refrigerator, a little heart next to the chair, and a little circle on the boxes. Then he started counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He closed his eyes and then slowly opened them. Now let the hide and seek begin. First, he checked behind the refrigerator. No one was there. He moved onto the chair and peeked underneath. Still no one. He was just about to look in the last hiding spot when suddenly he heard a voice. "Boo!" Startled, he jumped and turned around to see a little monster with rosy cheeks and pointy ears hiding behind a nearby curtain. Did you just say boo?" asked our monster friend. "Yes, I did," replied the little monster with a giggle. "And I think it's my turn to count now." And so they did. The little monster closed his eyes and started counting. While the other monster crept behind the curtain, he peeked out and saw the little monster sitting down with a frown. "What's wrong?" he asked. "I'm bored," replied the little monster. "All I do is count to 10, and then I have to find someone who's not there. It's no fun at all." Our monster friend had an idea. "Hey," he said, "why don't we play hide and seek together? I'll be the seeker and you can be the hider. I promise it'll be more fun this way." And so they played hide and seek together every day. The bigger monster would close his eyes and count, and the smaller monster would hide in all sorts of places, behind the refrigerator, under the chair, and even on top of the boxes. He would giggle as he watched the bigger monster searching for him. One time, the little monster climbed onto a shelf and hid among some jars. The bigger monster couldn't find him anywhere. Where could he be? He wondered. He looked on the floor, under the table and behind the curtains, but the little monster was nowhere to be found. Just when he was about to give up, he noticed something. On the shelf where the jars were kept, one of them was slightly ajar. He peered inside and saw the little monster with a mischievous grin. "Gotcha," he said with a big smile. The little monster laughed and ran to give his friend a hug. "That was fun," he exclaimed. "Let's play again tomorrow." Every day they played hide and seek, and the bigger monster always pretended to be looking for the little monster even though he knew exactly where he was hiding. You see, the bigger monster liked playing hide and seek, but he liked having a friend even more. He loved how happy the little monster was when they played together. He loved how he would giggle and jump and run. It made the bigger monster feel good inside, like he was part of something special, One day, the bigger monster was sweeping the floor when he saw a little monster sitting on a rock outside the cave. He had a frown on his face and was swinging his legs back and forth. "Hey, what's wrong?" asked the bigger monster. "I'm bored," replied the little monster. "I wish I had someone to play with." The bigger monster had an idea. "Hey, why don't you come inside my cave and we can play hide and seek together?" The little monster's face lit up with a big smile. "Really? You want to play with me?" "Of course," said the bigger monster. "I love playing hide and seek. Let's go." So they played hide and seek in the bigger monster's cave. The little monster hid behind the refrigerator, under the chair, and even in the boxes. He giggled as he watched the bigger monster searching for him. They played until the sun went down and the stars came out. "That was so much fun," said the little monster. "Can we play again tomorrow?" "Of course," said the bigger monster with a big smile. "I love playing hide and seek with you." And so they became the best of friends, playing hide and seek every day. The little monster was never bored again, and the bigger monster learned that having a friend to play with made hide and seek even more fun. They played until they were too tired to move, and then they would snuggle up together on a couch and watch the stars twinkle outside. The end. The very first bedtime story was shared with you by a friendly monster who just wanted to make someone's day a little brighter. If you enjoyed this enchanting tale, don't forget to hit the like button for more heartwarming adventures. Before you go, leave a comment below and share your thoughts on the story. And here's another story that you can enjoy.